I've been prioritizing YouTube over Instagram for quite a while now, but I'm trying to get back into posting more consistently on Instagram, not just when I'm paid to post. Adobe Express is actually helping me make that shift, so I'm sharing some of the exact tools that I'm using to post more and stand out this summer. I'm Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome back to my channel where I share practical tools to help you build your brand and grow your business. For today's video, I'm partnering with Adobe Express. I'm super excited about this because I've been working on this personally. I used to have this whole Instagram grid structure, templates, types of posts, colors, everything. It made posting for me easier. Then my priorities shifted to YouTube, which is my job. Every video is sponsored. That's a non-negotiable. But Instagram, it became something that I only posted on when I was paid to do it. So now I'm finding my groove again, my way back to it, not just because of sponsorships, but because I want to enjoy the process of creating for Instagram again. I have an amazing community there, and these tools in Adobe Express are helping me do that. Let's start with the feature that I use when I want to post, but I don't have the time or the energy to start from scratch. Okay, we'll begin with the Generate Template feature. You'll find this under the Quick Actions menu in Adobe Express. This is perfect for when you have an idea but nothing on page yet. So what I'm going to do first is choose my canvas size. I can choose from Instagram Square or Instagram Story here, but I might actually stick with Poster to start with that and then maybe resize it later. Then you'll enter your text prompt. In this case, I'll do keynote speaker at a business event. And then if you've got an image that you want to upload to incorporate into the design, you can. Here's a shot of me speaking, but this is not necessary if you don't have one. You can create solely with a text prompt. So you'll give it a minute here. Express generates different layouts that it can actually work with, each one visualizing the idea that I had in mind. You can also explore variations of this, which I encourage. This takes the pressure off of you to have to get the perfect prompt the first time around. I like to think of this as really creating a starting point for you. Once you find a design layout that you're happy with, you can then customize colors, swap out text, or change fonts, really modify any aspect of the design, and use complementary Express features like a brand kit where you can house your logos, fonts, colors, and assets, or even try applying your brand in a single click. You can toggle through until you're happy. I like this feature because it's fast, it's flexible, and it saves me from having to start from a blank canvas. This is one of those tools helping me stay consistent, especially when I don't have time to overthink. Now, my feed used to be square, now it's portrait, and I want it to feel intentional again. Real covers help me with that. Yes, they do. So let's talk about real covers, because your real cover is the first thing people see in your grid. Inside Adobe Express, I design Instagram reel covers that feel custom, but take almost no time to make. Your real cover is what shows up on your feed, so it's a good idea to plan ahead for how you want it to look. I create all of my YouTube video graphics in Adobe Express, and those assets often include stock footage, logos from brands that I work with, and more. I use the Brand Fetch add-on to instantly pull in logos and keep everything looking polished. One thing I love about Express compared to other browser-based tools is that I can edit my actual reel video and create the cover in the same project. Even though they're totally different canvas sizes, it's all organized in one place. So when I'm ready to prep a reel cover, I just insert a new page, 1080 by 1920. That's the vertical size. When I shoot my video, I try to remember to take a vertical image of me pointing or doing something like that. That way I can drop in the logo that I'm pointing at or the tool that I'm talking about. In this case, it's a tool called High Level. Here's what the final reel cover might look like, very simple. And then I can just download it as a JPEG or a PNG. Here's the other reason I like doing this in Express. I can schedule that reel directly inside the app. I don't have to pay for a separate tool. I go to Share to Social, choose my channel, select Reel as the post type, and then the video will upload. I can add a caption, tag pages or mentions, and even include a first comment. Now, if you don't upload a cover, Instagram will choose a random frame from your video. You can also pick a frame manually, but I think it's better to add a custom one, especially when you saw how quickly we just created it. So just upload it from your projects or folders, or in this case, since I downloaded it, I'll just upload that again. And that cover will post right along with your video. You can even save the post as a draft if you're not ready to publish it yet. Now, let's talk about something that I'm very excited about to use more often. I've got great speaking footage. Why am I not repurposing this into Reels? Duh. And Clipmaker makes this so easy. I know this feature is going to help me show up more often on Instagram, so this is a quick action. We'll select that same menu and then select Clipmaker, and this is a newer one. The idea here is simple. Upload a long form video, as I will here, a clip of me speaking recently at Full Sail University's Hall of Fame event. And Express is going to help you turn it into short-form, social-ready clips for platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Stories. If you want, you can also toggle captions on or off. For this example, I will leave them on so you could see them, and then we'll click Generate Clips. It will upload your video and get to work clipping. Now this is pretty great. It is going to work in the background in Express, so I can select Close Clipmaker and continue on with my regular tasks while it does its clipping. Soon we'll get a notification when it's ready up in the top right corner. And there it is. After a few minutes, my clips are ready for review. It's still finalizing a few things, but here's what's incredible is that from my 10-minute video, Express pulled in 10 ready-to-use clips. I didn't have to scrub, clip, or cut anything. It does all the work for you. You'll see labels like this, top clip, along with the duration and transcript. I love being able to preview clip lengths at a glance. This one's 37 seconds, another is 80, so that gives a nice range and flexibility here. Since I turn captions on, you'll also see styled captions applied automatically. You can customize these, fonts, color, shapes, whatever suits your brand. And if you like what you see, you can download the clip instantly or open it in Express's editor to make further refinements right away. This tool, I feel like it doesn't just save you time, but it changes how I approach social content. Instead of sitting on valuable footage that I just keep putting off the edit, now I can quickly turn this into something shareable. So that's Clipmaker. It's how I plan to show up more consistently on Instagram, specifically Reels, without starting from scratch every single time. Even when I'm moving fast, I want my content to be accessible. This next tool helps me make sure it is. Let's wrap with a tool that gives me real-time feedback on how my design will perform, attention insights. This add-on uses AI to evaluate how attention-grabbing your content is. Here, I've opened up the heat map view on the design. Brighter spots show where viewers' eyes are most likely to go first. This feature scores your layout based on clarity, accessibility, and overall visual impact. It checks for things like color contrast, text legibility, visual balance, and even how your layout guides the eye. You can toggle between heat map, focus map, or contrast map. Each one highlighting a different layer of how your design performs. What I love is that it doesn't just flag problems, it gives you specific areas to improve, like shifting elements, adjusting contrast, or adding white space. And I use this when I want to make sure my content is readable and accessible to everyone, especially when I'm creating for a wider audience. This is like a quick and easy check, but it makes a big difference in how your content performs. If you're feeling overwhelmed by content creation, here's what I'll say. It's like a workout, although I'm not the guy to give fitness advice, but it becomes sustainable when you're getting something out of it yourself, not just posting to look good or to keep up, but because it feels good to create. Because this helps you learn, stay connected, and show up for the people that matter. That's why I'm trying to return to that. And I'm super excited about these tools that I've shared today. They help me get back into posting consistently, not just because I should, but because I want to. Try Adobe Express for yourself using the link in the description and let me know how it goes for you. Let me know if it helps you stay on brand and create and stand out visually. Until next time, I'm Pallen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.